What is Death Note? A bored young man finds a notebook that can kill anyone by writing their name and decides to change the world. Ready? Hide your names. Light Yagami is a gifted student who becomes bored with the mundane world when a book called the Death Note falls from the sky. Instructions inside the book tell him that anyone whose name is written inside the Death Note will die, which is confirmed by the Shinigami death god Ryuk. After experimenting, Light decides to use the Death Note to change the world by killing off criminals and declares himself the god of law and order named Kira. But Kira's actions catch the attention of the world's greatest detective named L, who despite his quirks is seemingly always one step right behind him. Now in a game of cat and mouse, Light must decide who lives or dies in order to cover his tracks, beat L, and achieve his goal of ruling the new world. Death Note has a complete anime series, a completed manga with spin-offs, and a live-action film. Return good for good and evil with justice. What is Neon Genesis Evangelion? Teens are recruited by an underground organization to pilot giant robots to fight off aliens that seek to destroy the world. Ready? Get in the robot. Alien beings known as angels who nearly destroyed the world have returned to try again, and the only organization with the power to stop them is NERV. Their main weapons are giant robots known as the Evangelion units, and Shinji Ikari is recruited by his father, the commander of NERV, to become one. Despite his protests, not just anyone can pilot the units, and Shinji reluctantly agrees to fight the angels with the rest of the EVA pilots. The hardships that come with fighting monsters can cause anyone undue stress, and the pilots are no exception, especially with the secret plots concealed by NERV. For now though, Shinji and the others must fight deadly angels to protect the world, all while going to school and doing their best to live normal lives. Evangelion has a completed anime series, 2 original movies, 4 remake movies, and a completed manga series, both original and spin-offs. You mustn't run away. What is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood? 2 brothers skilled in alchemy search the world for an artifact that can restore their destroyed bodies. Ready? Don't forget. Edward and Alphonse Elric are brothers who attempt to resurrect their mother using the scientific art of alchemy, but fail at a devastating cost. With Ed's prosthetics and Al's soul in a suit of armor, the brothers decide to pursue a legendary stone to fix their bodies. Using the state military's connections, the brothers research the Philosopher's Stone, but attract the attention of artificial humans called homunculi. Furthermore, the homunculi seek to conceal the dark secrets behind the stone and the continuous wars they fuel in pursuit of it. It's up to the Elric brothers to work with other alchemists to stop the homunculi's plan and uncover the truth before the world is drawn into endless war, and determine if the Philosopher's Stone is worth the price of their humanity. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood has a complete anime series, a completed original series, multiple movies, and a completed manga series. Humankind cannot gain anything without first giving something in return. What is Oreimo? A young man discovers his little sister is a closet otaku and decides to help her express herself through her hobbies. Ready? It's a family affair. Kyosuke Kosaka is an average student with an overachieving little sister Kirino who disregards her older brother entirely. But when he finds a misplaced anime case, Kyosuke uncovers its owner to be none other than Kirino, who is secretly a massive anime nerd, particularly of the little sister romance genre. As his sister's new confidant, Kyosuke soon finds himself immersed in otaku culture as he encourages Kirino to embrace her hobbies publicly. But otaku have a negative perception, with friends and family potentially rejecting Kirino completely, which terrifies the young lady. It's up to Kyosuke to protect his sister and their interests from those who scorn her hobbies by becoming a supportive older brother. Oreimo has 2 seasons of the complete anime, a completed manga, and a completed light novel series. Nothing is stronger than the bond between siblings. What is Dragon Ball Z? An alien martial artist must defend the planet against powerful foes looking to end all life with his unlimited potential. Ready? Time to go further beyond. Zankoku is a martial arts champion turned family man when an alien warrior from his home planet arrives and attacks him for failing to conquer the planet. After learning of the Dragon Balls, magical wish-granting orbs, more alien warriors travel to Earth and Goku must train fiercely to fight them. And as the legend of the Dragon Balls gets around, more devastating threats arise, looking to claim their power and will stop at nothing to get them. It's up to Goku and his friends to unleash all their skills to face off against the intruders to protect not just the planet, but the whole galaxy. But with stronger foes comes a need for more strength, and Goku may just have to reach new levels of power once thought impossible to defeat them. Dragon Ball Z has a completed series, an abridged anime, 15 original movies, a prequel and sequel anime, a completed manga, a live-action film, and a new upcoming anime. Dragon, rock the dragon! What is Tower of God? A young man follows his best friend into a mysterious tower and must complete challenges to achieve their heart's desire. Ready? Let's start climbing. 25th Bomb was an urchin living underground when he was found by a young girl named Rachel, who became his first friend. But when Rachel disappears, declaring to climb the mystical tower and chase her dream, Bam manages to follow her inside. Meeting other climbers, he learns of Shinsu, energy surrounding all living things and how they manipulate it to perform powerful abilities. But Bam was not invited to climb the tower by the powers that be, and is deemed an irregular that is to be disposed of before he causes trouble. Bam and his newfound friends must learn to control their own Shinsu and complete the challenges to climb the tower for their own desires. And hopefully find Rachel happy to see him again. Tower of God is currently on its second anime season and has an ongoing web novel series. The heart moves where the heart wills. What is ReZero starting life in a new world? A young man is transported to another world and entangled in a fight for succession where failure forces him to repeat the day. Ready? Let's run it back. Subaru Natsuki is a socially withdrawn student who is transported to a fantasy world without warning. Luckily, he meets a young woman named Emilia and joins her as she seeks to recover a stolen emblem that declares her a candidate to be queen. And then they are mercilessly killed by an assassin. Suddenly, Subaru awakens back at the start of the day with Emilia having no memory of him and soon realizes he can restart his life every time he dies. Despite his situation, Subaru resolves to save Emilia and help her claim the crown, all while avoiding any cruel fates that potentially await them. But Subaru remains cursed to return by death and must decide if his love for Emilia and his friends is worth the anguish and the constant pain of dying. ReZero is currently on its third season with a prequel film, an ongoing manga, and an ongoing light novel series. Keep fighting for a happy ending. What is 2.5-dimensional seduction? Otaku students express their love for their favorite anime characters by aiming to be the next top cosplayers. Ready? Cosplay is for everyone. Masamune Okamura is a hardcore otaku with zero interest in real women, but a passionate devotion for his favorite anime heroine, Liliel. So when Lalisa Amano joins his school manga club, he is shocked to find she is also a loyal fan of the same character and series. So loyal, in fact, she dedicated herself to cosplaying Liliel as accurately as possible, triggering feelings Okamura didn't know he had. Driven to create a cosplay album, Melissa recruits her clubmate to be her photographer and perfect their talents to be the best cosplay team. But becoming the best cosplayer will not be easy, and the duo will need a lot of friends and support to make their dreams a reality. And hopefully understand the source of these new emotions in Okamura's heart. 2.5-dimensional seduction is running its first anime season and has an ongoing manga series. Clothes make a statement, but cosplay tells a story. What is Dandaran? A boy who believes in aliens and a girl who believes in ghosts seek to prove the other wrong, only to be trapped by both. Ready? Time to go all out! Momo Ayase is shocked to learn classmate Ken Okarun Takakura believes in aliens while he feels the same about her belief in ghosts. To settle their argument, they challenge each other to find supernatural beings in occult areas only to actually succeed and become prisoners. Luckily, the encounter unlocks Momo's latent psychic powers and grants Okarun supernatural abilities which they use to overpower their captors. But the two did not come out unscathed and must work together to control their newfound powers with the help of Momo's grandmother. Now they find themselves at the center of regular supernatural attacks and must fight to save not only other victims but each other as well. Dandaran is in its first anime season with an ongoing manga series. The supernatural is the natural, not yet understood. What is Bocchi the Rock? An extreme introvert learns guitar and joins a band in order to overcome her shyness and become famous. Ready? It's time to rock! Hitori Goto wants to be popular but suffers from severe shyness and is unable to make friends in school. To overcome this, she decides to learn guitar in hopes of becoming famous and gains an online fanbase, although minus her face. But when Hitori is noticed wandering with her guitar, she is persuaded to play in a band as a substitute. Hitori's skills wow the other members and she is invited to join Kasoku Band as their lead guitarist and is nicknamed Bocchi. With newfound hope, Bocchi-chan seeks to help the band grow while making new friends to finally enjoy her youth. That is, if she can overcome her awkwardness and social anxiety. Bocchi the Rock has one anime season and movie with an ongoing manga series. Believe in your flyness and conquer your shyness.